Hey guys, how you going? Welcome back to the Divine Connections reading. This one we're going to look at the energies with Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies and see what's happening in this connection. I do actually have this reading as well, which you can get for your connection, so a personalized one-on-one reading. So if you are interested in that, check out my Facebook page for booking details. And I think I've got the link below for you. All right, so let's see what we've got. For the overall energy of the connection today, we've got the Amethyst card here, transformation, certainty, and confidence. And this means that some big changes are coming through for your connection. It feels like there's been a lot of hard work that's been put in. Things have been shifting, things have been changing. You may have not been in a place where you've known what's going on, and things are starting to come together. It's like there's a lot of divine support. Potentially miracles have been working their wonders for you, and things are starting to come together. So this looks like really positive energy, guys. So for the feminine, divine feminine energy, we're getting here surrender to the flow. And I feel like some of you have been in a space where you're trying to control the outcome and how it all looks, from your perspective. And Spirit's saying, just let all that go, because we can bring in things that are, more imaginable than you've ever dreamt of. From the masculine perspective, we're getting in here, let go of the old. And I'm feeling that this is definitely relating to a lot of karmic energies that need to be cleared. Potentially, the masculine has contracts, soul contracts, karmic contracts that need to be closed before he can. I say he, but I refer to energy, guys, so just bear that one in mind. Before he can come in and make this actually work, something tangible between the two of you. Anyway, let's get some cards, some tarots and some oracles. And first off, we'll look at the energy of the divine feminine. And let's see what's going on in her mind and her 3D space. What's she thinking about? I'll get an oracle and I'll get some tarot. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm getting here, stay strong. I'll just move him up. Okay. And some tarot. All right, so stay strong. So yeah, it might be, that with what's gone on in the past for the divine feminine, that she's in a space of, not sure whether this will all come in. Like, she's been doing the work, she's been trying to stay positive on the connection and trying to manifest things to bring them in, but she hasn't seen anything yet. It hasn't come to fruition. I feel like this is the time that it is. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. She's very strong in herself. She knows who she is. She knows what she wants. And she's comfortable in her own skin. Yeah, she's been doing the work. This is what we were saying before. She's been doing the work that she needs to do on her side. I feel like there's been a lot of transformation, a lot of shadow work being done, and a lot of emphasis into her own mission work and her own career and what's important to her. Yeah. But she's kind of in a situation where she's not sure. She's just not sure if it's going to come in. There's that bit of doubt there. I'm just going to move these up. Actually, we might get 4 today. Oh, guys, I like to mix things up as we go. Let's go for one more. I just feel like I need to get one more. Yeah, it's like this. and I feel too, it's really hot and cold energy as well. It's like, is it on? Is it off? Is it on? Is it off? I just don't know. And I'd say at some point she's just went, oh, screw it. You know, I just have to look after myself. What else have we got? Yeah. She's made the decision. I've got the Two of Wands here. She's made the decision. She knows what she wants. But now she's kind of at that stage where she's like, well, you know, I just have to do me. I just have to do me, and I have to trust that it's all going to come to fruition, you know, as it should. Like, back to this surrender with the flow. Trust that divine support is there for you. All right, let's look at the masculine energy and see what's going on in his headspace in his 3D world. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we're getting honor Gaia. Yeah, so for me, this is like he's trying to ground in some, let me move you to, trying to ground in some of this connection, is trying to ground in some of the energies, and get back to ground roots, I'm hearing. Get back to basics. Discover what is important to him. I feel like we have, and look, we've got the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like we have a divine masculine here who has neglected his happiness for a very long time. And he's starting to realize that. He's starting to see the beauty in the connection. He's starting to see what he's missing in his life. Let's see what else we get with the tarot. They're jumping out. He definitely wants to talk today. What do we got here? Yeah, speak of the devil. Page of Wands. Yeah, he definitely wants to talk. He wants to come through. He's got some communication. He needs to give you some information at some point, just about what he's learnt and where he's grown. And, you know, what's the passion that he now has for this connection. I feel like things are shifting for him. There seems to be, let's see what we get. Hang on. King of Swords. Yeah, he wants to speak his truth now. It feels like there is a massive shift. I can still see, well, let's see what the cards bring up, but I can still see there's some minor block here. Let's see what the cards bring up. Yeah, Ten of Swords. It does feel like there's a betrayal. He could still be with a karmic, and that's why Spirit is coming in and saying let go of the old. But there does feel like it's like a two-way betrayal I'm seeing with this. It's like he feels like he's betraying them, but he's also betraying himself by not stepping into his truth, by not being, you know, embodying this King of Swords energy and being true to his soul, being true to himself, and being true to the connection as well. What else we got? Yeah, Seven of Cups. There's definitely some confusion around this. Like, I feel we're dealing with a masculine in this reading that is very sensitive. And, pardon me, just get a sip of my tea. Dealing with a masculine that's very sensitive and knows exactly, he doesn't want to hurt anyone, right? He knows who he is, but he doesn't want to hurt anyone. He's a really kind soul. And I think he struggles. He struggles with keeping everyone happy, and he struggles with not being able to, you know, be true to himself. Potentially for this masculine, it might be good for him to get back into nature, reconnect, see his truth. All right, let's look and see what's happening in the heart space of this connection for each of them. So how are they feeling about one another? How are they feeling? Let's look at the feminine first. I love this. Heed your dreams. Heed your dreams. And we're getting here, like, I just feel very strongly that this feminine, she knows. Has this inner knowing in her that she's supported by spirit, that this will come together, this will transform. She knows in her heart space, you know, she's kind of like, if you look at this card here, she's got her eyes closed and this snake is wrapping around her, but she's not worried, you know, she has no fear. She's in a space where she's listening to her higher self, to her soul. She knows that it's going to come in. And she knows that whatever comes in, if she lets go of the expectation, it will be for her greatest and highest good, more importantly. What do we got here? Yeah, justice. It's got to be balanced, and she knows that karma will need to come in. Karma will need to be closed, Karma will need to be closed before it can be a balanced situation. And unfortunately, that's just something that she may have to wait on. She may struggle with that a little bit, I'm hearing. Yeah. And the other thing is, like we were talking about, is surrendering, right? This is surrendering, letting go. She's holding on too tight to I feel like it's an expectation of how this should be. And I'm getting here to go back and look at your relationships in the past, and look at your family's relationships, in particular your parents, and see what your expectations are around that. See what the pattern is around that, because you have an expectation of how this should go, and I think that is blocking your flow. And, you know, stopping you, preventing you from moving forward with a completely open heart. Okay, what else? Seven of Pentacles, yeah. I love spirit. So this is what I was saying before, right? Go back and review. Go back and review where you're getting these expectations from. You know, because this is the stuff that's blocking your dreams. This is the stuff that's blocking you from manifesting to the full extent. Because when we have these unconscious beliefs that are sitting there in the back of our mind, we're unable to move forward and be open to love, open our hearts, open to divine to come in and do what's best for us. Okay, one more in the heart space. Yeah. Beautiful. So we're getting the Sun card. So the Divine Feminine knows. She knows this is her person. She knows this is the connection that she needs. And look at these two beautiful suns in these cards here, right? This is her dream. She knows how special this person is to her in her life, and she knows that she's not going to settle for anything less than the best. She's too important to settle for anything less than that. But she's also not going to settle for anything less than the best for herself as well, like within herself. So she's not going to allow herself to sit there and wait and self-sabotage and be in a space where she, is just in limbo and holding on to something that's not tangible. She's still moving forward. She's still doing what's important to her. But behind all of that, there is this beautiful joy and hope. And Spirit is saying, yeah, live in that space, without it being conditional of what it looks like. Live in that space of surrendering to it, surrendering to that beautiful energy, this beautiful sun, this solar energy. All right, let's look at the masculines, divine masculines. How are they feeling towards their feminines? What emotions are coming up for them? Beautiful. Okay, we're getting nurture all you love. Yeah, I feel like I'm in this reading, I'm connecting with a very sensitive divine masculine energy. And I feel like he's in a space where he's just wanting to share his love with his counterpart, with his feminine. He's wanting to really show up. Really show up. Let's see what we get with some tarots. Yeah. He's sick of all the games. He's sick of all the, you know, the toxic energy, the you know, the win at any cost mentality. He's sick of all that. He wants to come from a place of love. And this feels like a really big shift for him. He's walking away from what the way he used to feel and act. Yeah, look at this. He can't make it up, honestly, guys. The Emperor, he's shifting into his space of the Emperor. He's becoming the true divine masculine because he's connecting with his love, and he's connecting with the space of nurturing not only the people that he loves, but himself, right? He's understanding that he needs to be in a space of you know, true empowerment and taking action for his life and taking responsibility for his life. What else we got? Five of Pentacles, yeah. And if that means abandoning some of the stuff that he has built, that he has worked on, then that's what he needs to do. And I think he is at that realization where he knows he needs to let go of stuff. You know, back to this beautiful let go of the old card. He needs to release it. He needs to release it. And, you know, that's become a knowing for him because he doesn't want to do this toxic. I feel like for some of them there's been this secretive, this guarded behavior, you know. I don't know. He doesn't want to be in that space anymore. He wants to be in a space where he's his true representation of himself. All right, one more. Oh, look at this. See? He knows. Here we have Emperor and Empress. He knows. He knows where he needs to be. He knows what is his truth, right? And in order to get to this Empress, he needs to abandon some things. He needs to get rid of the stuff that he needs to let go of the old and get rid of the things in his life that no longer work for him. But, you know, you can see they're both facing each other. They have their eyes on the prize and they both know, like this one over here, Heeding Your Dreams, they both know where they want to go and that is to each other. But they can't do that until they let go. For the Empress, letting go of her expectations of the connection, and for the Emperor, letting go of his old karmic connections, right? Soul connections. Wow, guys, this is a very interesting reading today. All right, so let's see in the next coming couple of weeks, what are the intentions for each of them towards each other? So we'll go with the Divine Feminine. What's her intentions towards the Divine Masculine over the next couple of weeks? And we're getting wash away your burdens. Yeah. She's in a place where she's clearing. She is really clearing her energy. She's letting go of those expectations. She's going to start from a place of love. And it's like I'm having a clear slate here. I'm having a clear slate. It's the words I'm getting. Yeah. A new beginning. I'm open to this new beginning. This is what she's saying to her masculine. I'm clearing away my burdens and I'm open to this new beginning. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm truly ready. Yeah. I just need you to make your choice, because I know this is a divinely guided connection. I know this is our truth. This is where we need to be. I just need you to make your decision. Yeah. For some of you, it could involve, it could be that the masculine is in a marriage. So we're getting the Hierophant, the Lovers and the Hierophant. It could be that they're in a committed relationship as well, which is preventing this union coming together in the full sense. What else? Yeah. Yeah, I can see this, and we're getting the King of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. So this divine feminine is setting the intention that, you know what, I'm clearing my space. I am ready for this. I just need you to make your decision, work out where you're going to be, and communicate with me and tell me where you're at. You know, come to me with the love that you've found within you and within others, and let's see where we can go from there. All right, the masculine. Let's see what's his intentions towards the feminine. Yeah, we're getting be honest. Be honest. I feel like this masculine is going to open up about the connection. I feel like he's going to open up about where he is and his journey and what he needs to do. Yeah. He's going to come forward with some truth. You know, he's going to be very passionate when he does come forward. I feel like this masculine is kind of right on the edge of this, like this, back to this transformation card here, right? He's right on the edge, and it's like when he tips over, he's going to come in furiously fast, and you know, he's going to know what he wants. He's going to come in with passion and go, right, you know, here I am, let's go. So feminines, be ready. Be ready in yourself. Yeah, he's going to create, so we're getting King of Pentacles. He's going to create something tangible. He's going to come in with a tangible offer for you. And I think this is something, feminines, that you have not experienced before, that this tangible offer. You know, he's showing up as the King of Pentacles for you. He wants to give you something tangible. Yeah, I love this, guys. You know, this is 10 of Cups, right? He's coming in with this love. He's found this love for himself. He's found this love for others. And now he wants to share that with you, feminines. And create this tangible relationship. It's like he's saying, you know, enough is enough. Why are we waiting? What's the point of waiting for this? Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, wow, guys. Four of Wands. Yeah, look at this. He's coming in, and look at this. You cannot make this shit up. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. He's coming to make something tangible. He's got an offer for you, divine feminine. So be ready and be open to that. And just surrender to what it looks like. You might be very surprised at what it looks like. I feel like for some of you, you're expecting such a tiny, like some of you might have used to being breadcrumbed in this relationship, and I feel like you're kind of expecting more of the same. But what this is bringing in is completely different to what I've seen in the past. And this looks like, you know, this is really something tangible that's coming in with this energy. And I think with this masculine, he's starting to be honest with himself, with his needs. And that's made this massive difference to your connection. All right, let's get a couple of messages for what they want to say to each other during this time. So let's go with the feminine first. I'm just using these little nature spirit cards that I created. So can't get them anywhere. They're just my ones that I use. So there's no point putting the link in below. Okay, so the feminine is getting, I will fight for you. Yeah, so she knows in her heart that this is the one. This is where she wants to be. What else? She's getting, I love you. And this one's come out as well. I had to release my fears. Okay. Yeah. The feminine knows. I mean, she's always had this love here. Whether she's acknowledged it or not, she's always had this love. And she's had to let go. Like, you know, releasing my fears and surrendering to the flow. She's had to let go of control. She's been trying to control the situation, whether she consciously was aware of it or not. And she's had to let that go. Okay, what else? What's the masculine saying to the feminine? What does he want to say to the feminine? Exactly what we were talking about before. I am working on loving myself. Walking away was the hardest thing for me. Yeah, you may not be in contact with your masculine at the moment, or it may be that they have walked away, divine feminines. So, yeah, it could be that, you know, the masculine is looking back on that experience and looking, it looks like he's coming from a much better place of self-love and honesty within himself. Let's get one more for the masculines. What we got here? I'm not sure if you will forgive me. Yeah. He may have walked away. He may have ghosted, may have just walked away without any explanation. And I feel like that if that's the case, because we did get that sneaky behavior back there before. So if that is the case, potentially he will be coming in with an apology. And I feel like too with this Page of Cups that we got for the feminine before, that she is expecting a bit of an apology as well. So it could be to do with that behavior that's happened before. All right, let's get one final card. What is the guidance from Spirit for this, during this time, for this connection? What's the guidance for the connection? Oh, wow. Okay, so we're getting moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Yeah, I think too for this, both of them need to get to a space where they realize that they're only limited by their own imaginations. Okay, that be open to what Spirit can bring in, because it can be so amazing. There could be some travel together somewhere near water. There could be, you know, a beautiful romantic trip coming in. Potentially this masculine could show up and go, right, you know, I'm taking you away. We're going on holidays here. You don't know, like, just don't put any expectations on what it is. Allow the potential to be open to divine, because divine will always bring in what is best for you, for your masculine, for your feminine, or, you know, the energy within yourself, but also for your connection. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps. If you are interested in a personal reading, as I said, check out my Facebook page. And I hope everything is magical for you. Take care. Bye.